know, just your average, normal, black-white vampire deck. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Just, you know, Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, Knight of the Ebon Legion, Gifted Aetherborn, Sorin Imperious Bloodlord, Champion of Dusk. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna keep this. Probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna keep it. Can I give this speech at my LGS? People just, like, are so fucking lazy. They just don't want to brew, you know? I mean, maybe it is still a card availability issue, but... I'm gonna make them play off curve. I'm just gonna take their 1 and their 2. I don't know if that's a good idea, but... Bagel, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. I'm still gonna Thoughtseize here. I want to make them play off curve. This might be a horrible idea, but just gonna hope they can't beat Ghalta if I can draw a Sorin. So yeah, just put a link in chat, Bagel. We can take a look. Got gifted a sub from Bagel. Be sure to thank them in the chat. Oh, can't guess that. I'm gonna actually cast the Zealot first, in case I find another Thoughtseize. Okay, not bad. Big too much. Played Plains, Adeline. Your turn. Guess they can Brutal Cathar the Gifted Aetherborn. I think too much. It's annoying too. So they have Sajiri's Shelter, Brutal Cathar. Not great. I think I have to take this and then just jam the champion next turn. I could trade Zealot for Human Token, but then I get 1 less card off the champion. That is interesting. Oh, we know they have Brutal Cathar. Yeah, I'm just fucked then, right? Don't think I can possibly win. Go to 8. They Brutal Cathar the champion. If I can somehow survive, maybe this is okay. Just maybe. They have Shelter left over. It's kind of a Sultai Legends deck. I don't have a full sideboard for you yet. Not sure what else to do for you yet. Cool. I got you. Look at it after when we get to sideboarding. So now I can trade for a token. Go to 3. And then go Sorin, downtick, play Aetherborn. Yeah. This kind of works, right? I think. Can also play the Knight of the Ebon Legion. I can just dump my hand into play. Alright, downtick. Ghalta. And then also, if I get to survive, I can plus the Sorin on the Ghalta. That's kind of fucked up. Right, if you ever get the Sorin uptick on Ghalta, the game just ends immediately. This is why they're reading the entire text of Ghalta. Just reading the entire thing. Alright, they have successfully read Ghalta. Your turn. Please do not kill me. Whatever you do, do not kill me. Yeah, I'm actually thinking the red version might be a little bit better. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Love how we cast the Kythian first. Just, like, not relevant whatsoever. Gotta get the Kythian in there, though. Gotta get the Kythian in there. Want some clouds? The fattest of clouds. What about Diabolic Intent? I don't think you have enough shitters to sack to it. Like, the only good thing to sack to it is the Zealot. Okay, so this is Collected Company, Zimone, and Dina. I beat it into 2 12-hour streams instead of a 24-hour stream. Whenever you draw your second card, each opponent loses 2 life, you gain 2 life. Tap, sack, draw a card, put it in the battlefield. What do you think about... Oh, you have it. I was going to say, what do you think about playing Joel Rail with the Zimo, but you already have it. So that's kind of a cool interaction. You have Lazav to copy the combo pieces. I feel like you should be maxing out on Ronus, given how many legends you have. Also, no Mox Hampers? What if we just, like, didn't play the Lorans, cut Thoughtseize, like, what if we just did Collected Company, Tyvar, Moxamber, all creatures? Could move Lauren to the board, maybe. Any other legends that are good in Sultai that we could play? The thing about Moxamber is you kind of have to be so as the deck currently stands, I'm not really a fan of. You can't play Collected Company on 21 creatures. You have to be playing like min 27, 28. So the only really way to go about doing that is if you cut like Tyvar Stand Thoughtseize. Maybe you only play like 2 copies of this, and you play 4 Coco, 4 Moxamber, 2 Tyvar. That's 10 spells. And then you just play 28 creatures and 22 lands. So I think I would play like a third Glissa, because that card's a really good Coco hit. If you're playing Moxamber, you really want to be playing a 1-drop as well. There is... What are the 1-drops that are... Let me sideboard real quick. I don't think... maybe I want Sunset Revelry. I'm going to cut all the Thoughtseizes. And let's cut the Edgar. Yeah, Valentine and Ashnod are cards that you could consider playing, but I like Simone. Simone plus Jor-El is nice. You should definitely play 4 Ronas. So basically the way that I would build this deck is I would go... Rona spend a beast and goldfishing. Yeah, Rhoda's also insane with both Jor-El and Simone, right? So you want to go 4 Moxamber, 4 Collected Company, 2, probably just 2 Tyvar. That's it for spells. And the creature base I want to go... I would ideally like to play 6 1-drops to pair with Moxamber. So I think you probably want to do a split of... There's 3 in black and green. There's Ovia... Parishi, or whatever it's called. There's Ashnod, and there is Valentine. So some number of a split of those. I don't know if those are the best, like, I don't know if there's which one's the best split to go with, but 6 1-drops to pair with Moxamber. And then Roxamber is also sick with Rona. And then you go 4 Rona, 4 Lazav, 3 Jor-El, 4 Zimone, 3 Glissa, and then from there, fill it out with whatever the rest. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Vran. I think Lauren is maybe unnecessary or could be moved to the sideboard. Olivia. Which one's Olivia? This hand's excellent. Keep... Ashnod gives some dudes to sack, I guess. I guess, like, Ashnod kind of works with Vran. But how many cards is that? So 6 1-drops. That's 6. Plus 4 Lazav, 4 Rona. That's 14. 4 Zimone is 18. 3 Jor-El is 21. 3 Gliss is 24. That gives you 4 spots, right? So those 4 spots... I'm trying to think of other Sultai legends that are 2 or 3 cost. Cost of green, can tap for 2G to create a token. Interesting. Oh yeah, Ovia. That's what I was thinking. There's your 3. Your 3 1-drops are Ovia, Valentine, and Ashnod. Some combination of 6 of those. I'm not sure which one's the best, but 6 total 1-drops is good. You can play a couple Gix too. I don't hate that. Gix doesn't sound too bad. Because, like, you have a lot of 1s and 2s anyways, so if you have, like, 6 1-drops, 8 2-drops, and then you have Gix, curving your 1s and 2s into Gix is kind of nice. So I could see that as well. So maybe those last 4 spots are, like, I don't know, 3 Gix and something, right? But basically, the one thing that you want to... the one, like... Oh, shit, that's good. Am I putting Ghalta into play or Champion? I mean, we didn't come here to knock Ghalta, right? We didn't come here to knock Ghalta. We just gotta make him have it. Alright, I would like to make a 1-1. I mean, they're just gonna Brutal Cathar me. I guess if they Brutal Cathar, I have the Murderous Rider. Yes, let's go. Finally. Let's go. That one's going to Twitter. But does that all make sense, Bagel? Like, Moxamber is good because you have a shit ton of legends. Coco, you have to be playing at least 27 to 28 creatures. And I think that all leads to, like, those ideas. That makes sense. Alright, the tweet is we did the thing. Game 3? I mean, that was easy. Didn't even have to try that game. You're gonna just make it that easy on me. I have the combo and double Fatal Push, but no lands. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody, chat. Like Simone said, a lot of random synergies wanted to make something. I really, really like the interaction between Simone and Joel Rail. That sounds kind of sick. That is a really, really cool interaction. Yeah, also sick with Rona. Like, imagine curving Joel Rail in, even just when you curve Joel Rail into, even just curving Joel Rail into Simone is pretty fucked up, right? The thing I notice in goldfishing is that we tend to not activate Simone Dina on our turn. Yeah, that makes sense. God, as sad as it is, chat, this might be a put champion into play kind of game. A lot of resource for the push because they play Brave. I can't cast Sword if they Brave the Thalia. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. Alright, put it on the table, your turn. They simply will just not have it. They will simply just not have it. God, it's so fucking easy. It really is way too easy being breezy, you know? Could have had a second Thalia. I think they're more likely to have Brave. I don't know. It's close, but... What's Danny up to? I'm gonna ship this. Okay, this is way, way better. Put back the estate, I think. Same is way better. What about Ghalta, not of this world in modern? You could just do the same thing with the Traxa, right? Who, man? Whoa, 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 whoa. Let him cook. Let him cook, chat. Let him cook. How good do you think Thalia and Gitrog and Essica? Thalia, Gitrog, and Essica plus whoever. What's the combo? Alright, Prage. Prage, give me a Ghalta. I mean, I'll probably just put a Kalitas into play. Oh, okay, okay. He's playing the deck that we played last night. Where's Tonber? I think Tonber went to bed, but Tonber would be proud. That's pretty good. We'll take that. I'll take that one. I'll take that one. Your turn. What's up, Poppy Fly? My opponent just scooped on turn 3 both games last match. We lost game 1 and then we had just had Sorin Ghalta on turn 3 both games in games 2 and 3. It was pretty awesome. Favorite mom deck so far is definitely Ancient Imperiosaur. That card is sicko mode. That card goes hard in the paint. Turn 3 Adelinas. What's the Wombo? I'm trying 4 to 5. Just the cards in general. The 2 4-drop humans. Oh, just the cards in general? I'm not sure which one Essica is, but I think Thalia and Gitrog is a little... I don't know. I want that card to be good, but, like, is that better than just playing Siege Rhino? I'm not convinced that it is. So... I mean, I am gonna chump block, right? I think so. This is interesting. If 4 in hand? What if I go land, animate Mutavault, sack Mutavault, target this, they sack, I respond, Murderous Rider this. I think I like that line. Plus here, sack Mutavault, target here. Oh, I guess the issue is I don't gain the life, do I? Is there a way I can do this to gain the life? I don't think so, right? But I make 5/5 lifelink because they have a tapper. Hit the knight. Well, if I hit this, they sack the target. They sacked Indestructible, and then I Murderous Rider it. I guess I can Murderous Rider it on their upkeep. No, because then they just tap this, right? I think I just have to give up the 3 life. Yeah. Maybe it's fine if they, like, upkeep tap something. Maybe that's just not a big deal. But I really want to protect the Sorin. That's why I'm not attacking. Yeah, honestly, Bagel, the deck looks super sick. We were messing around a lot with, like, Esper Legends, and that seems very, very similar in terms of, like, the composition. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, what do you got? Dauntless Bodyguard, which can protect Adeline, but they have no good attacks. But if you shoot the 2/2, you gain the life if they sack instead of shooting the bodyguard. Right, but then if this resolves, then it's indestructible. I have to wait till their upkeep to kill it, in which they can tap something. That was the whole point of that. Run away. Kind of want to go Thoughtseize plus something else. Either Murderous Rider or Gifted Aetherborn. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll take that one. I will, in fact, take that one. I'm just going to play Aetherborn. Think put a counter on this. Gives me slightly better blocks, and I'm holding this back anyways. Can just kind of like play defense for a little while. Isles lost, big Sag. Chat, I'm not trying to jinx it again, but 5.5 hours, no crashes. I think we figured it out. If you want to check out the playlist, exclamation point playlist. I saw Motionless live last year. God, they put on such a hell of a show. So their last card is Bodyguard. So we're going to trade Champion for Bodyguard and I gain 3 life. Deal. I'm okay with this trade. Meltdown. I actually saw them at DreamHack. It was the first DreamHack Dallas. Okay, so now we definitely play Kalitas. And the question is, what do you put a counter on? I could also sack Aetherborn, kill this, make a 2/2. I don't know if I like that as much. No, I don't want to sack Aetherborn. I'm just going to put a counter on Kalitas. Ship it. Oh, did he really? Yo, that's sick. That's awesome. Oh, is it that online show? I watched it on YouTube. The production on that show was crazy. Your buddy did a really good job. It was the one where they were kind of at the graveyard, right? Yeah, that shit was wild. Luda Meltdown. I mean, same thing, right? Trade Aetherborn for... This isn't even a good attack, because I get a 2/2 off the bodyguard. I mean, I guess they kind of have to do it, but it's not even that good. Because I gained 7. Yeah, that didn't seem to accomplish that much. Dreamwheel or Poople Slicer? Those bands I have not heard. I guess I will Thoughtseize them in case they drew Embercleave. I don't want them ripping a red source. Okay, that's fine. Again, we're just playing like mega defense here. I guess I might as well... Oh, this is a zombie. Whoops. Alright, definitely not sacking Kalitas. I forgot this is a zombie. Alright, go. Whoopsies. I don't know why I thought Rider was a vampire. It's fine. We're okay, yeah. Trivium coming to my area soon. Wait, Trivium is touring? Old. I gotta check the tour sheet now. I gotta check the schedule. I've seen Trivium 5 times. I actually saw them twice on the Sin of the Sentence tour. So nice, I went twice. That tour was crazy. Alright, where are we going? Anything in New England. New York is too far. New Haven, Connecticut's like an hour and 45? It's kind of a rough drive. Could maybe do that. Anything in Mass? Anything in Mass? No, nothing in Mass. They're playing... Find it again. College Street Music Hall. I don't think I've ever been to that venue. Alright, they're playing... What are they playing? Jeskai Humans. Let's bring in Ray of Enfeeblement. I think I'm just going to do the exact same thing I did last time. Cut Thoughtseize and an Edgar for the Rays and the Sunsets. How far am I from New York City? New York City. Probably like 2 hours. Because New Haven is pretty close to New York City. Or it's like roughly the same. So probably right about 2 hours. Effectively a 6-card hand, but the second Ghalta, so I'm going to ship this. This hand does not have white mana, but it does have removal spell, removal spell. I could just keep and put back the Revelry. Keeping Champion in case I draw Sorin, I think it's worth it. Probably killing whatever they play this turn. Yeah, that's definitely dead. Get out. 3-1 locals. Which list did you play? Did you play Sultai? That is an exceptional draw step. Very based and very pog. Post it on your Twitter. You're going to make me go to Twitter? Alright, fine. Ooh. This looks kind of cool. Thoughtseize, Push, Oath, Traverse. Traverse and Oath is kind of interesting. Fae of Wishes. Oh, this is the list you sent me. Right. Okay, you sent me the list with Fae of Wishes. How was Fae, by the way? It seemed kind of expensive, but... What? Liev Sky Knight has entered the chat. You can go. I feel like it just looks too clunky to me, but I did say let him cook, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. You can have that. Probably have a second lord. I think I do not want to take 5 damage. And now I can double spell. I can go Ray plus Murderous Rider. I am aware. I don't know if I should main phase this Ray. Might be a little greedy to wait, but like I don't know if they have protection spells in their deck. Been with Rona Herald and Moxer Helix in hand with Fae. Yeah, it is kind of nice. It is kind of nice that Fae gives you a kill condition when you have the infinite mana. So that's pretty cool. That is nice. I was just worried that it was too slow in the games where you didn't have the combo, like as a fair card. But maybe you shouldn't be treating it like that, which is fair. Like I think that's reasonable. Yeah, I mean, fuck it, we ball, right? This also means I don't have to shock. Also draw one more card this way. About all of that, though. Yeah, the downside is drawing Sorin, but whatever. Or drawing Ghalta. Honestly, I'm just like you. Oh, I keep forgetting it doesn't count Murderous Rider. They have the Cleave? Probably not beating the Cleave. It's both a combo piece or either half. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. Did you have a Mox in the sideboard or no? You did have a Mox in the sideboard, okay. Yeah, the fact that it finds all 3 combo, or both combo pieces is pretty sicko. Pretty sicko mode. I kind of like it. I'm gonna have to give it a shot. I'll trust you. I tried Todd's Sultai Rona deck earlier. I was not a huge fan of it, but maybe the phase are what we're missing. The way that I want to. That honestly, I'm just like you. I love this song. I know Chad hates it, but I like this song. Leyline and favorable spells at Arachdos. Nice. So, I can sacrifice Dusk Legion to kill the 2/2 lieutenants. Let's start there. Go to 13, play these 2. Just want to play super defensive. And they basically can't attack as long as I hold everything up. Yeah, I'm just not going to attack with anything. Yeah, that's fine. No attacks. You can go. I'll eventually win this game. I mean, I have to worry about them drawing Embercleave, but we're just going to try to make an impenetrable fortress. I know you are, but... Speaking of motionless, banger alert. What's the card left in my hand? Don't worry about it. just don't worry about it. It's fine. It's uncastable. This be a hard cast Ghalta game. I still need 2 more white sources. It's very unlikely. Yeah, we have to draw 2 of... I think I have like 8 total white sources, so not very likely. I think I'd cut 1 Traverse for 4th Jace. Yeah, 4th Jace is good. It is a gold coin. Speaking of white cards, do I want to do? It makes no sense with what's in play. I know, right? I could sack like Aetherborn to kill Fervent Champion. That seems kind of bad. I'm just going to keep playing defense. I'll draw card EOT. Just no attacks. Just literally never attacking. I mean, again, I have to worry about them drawing Embercleave. Like, that one is going to be a little bit tough if they find it, but I don't think I'm necessarily dead on the spot to Embercleave, but I'm not very alive. Okay, alright. There's also a chance that they just boarded out Embercleave, so... because we do have a lot of removal. Maybe that's a better place to go with this. That sounds great. So normally I don't like to play into Fatal Push, but I have a 2-drop to play anyways, so I think it's fine. And I have the Sorin Champion, so I just want material in play. Don't want to hear about it. Oh. Well, hello there. Do I want a Dusk Legion to give myself more opportunities to find Ghalta? I think I do. I know you said that you really like the Imperiosaur deck, but I can't figure out how it could be bad, couldn't just be bad creativity. It's a lot different. Think about these Imperiosaur decks as they're not similar to creativity. They're aggro decks. Like, this is an aggro deck. It just happens to have this as the finisher. And the sick part about this version is you get to play Burning Tree Emissary, which is a free creature for Imperiosaur, and similar to Reckless Stormseeker, you can just go Imperiosaur, tap 7 creatures, and then play Bushwhacker and give it haste. So I think this might just be like a much, much better version of the deck that we played last night. They down-ticked on Dusk Legion. I guess they want to protect Liliana. I guess we're just drawing a card. Okay, we can maybe run it back with Sorin next turn, the second Sorin. We know what the sudden spike in price for Invasion of Ikoria. Not sure about that. That one's kind of weird. Ikoria is the one that finds a permanent, right? Second copy of Liliana. It's not ideal. I have 2 cards in hand. I kind of want to fling the Aetherborn at the Liliana. Is that good? I think I like that. Any target, right? Yeah. I mean, I guess they could Fatal Push in response, but I need to kill this Liliana. Okay, good. I cannot let the... I should have played the castle that turn, because now if they have another, like a Liliana, I have to discard the castle, because I need to keep both these in play. But 2 Lilianas down is nice. Alright, guess we're doing that. Draw a card, make 2. I think I have to keep the Ghalta in hand. But, yeah, max punish for not playing the castle last turn. Maximum punishment. It's not good either. It's not a hell of a card when you play it on turn 2. It's obviously really bad on, like, turns after turn 2, but... we don't see your scars. It's really good on turn 2. Asylum Visitor. Okay. It's not a bad one. Don't know if it's good enough, but not a bad one. Yeah, I agree. It seems insane when you have turn 2 Waste Not, but like when you don't have turn 2 Waste Not, it's completely unplayable. That is a very good assessment of the Waste Not deck. Alright, I've seen enough. I've seen enough. Sorin for the grindy matchups. Destroy Evil for Waste Not. I don't think Fatal Push is very good again. Actually, no. What's better against them, Fatal Push or Thoughtseize? They're both pretty bad, but what do they even have for Fatal Push? Asylum Visitor. They probably have Shieldred, right? Oh, Clyde's here. Takes me away to that special place. Doom takes me away to that special place, and if I stay too long, probably break down and cry. Nothing too crazy today. Nothing's really been a standout. You're crying tears of joy. Love to see it. Our best record that we achieved today was 3-2, and it was with 4-color Jeskai Ascendancy. Say push isn't good, you have Rider for Shield Rid. Maybe do like 3 push, 2 Thoughtseize. The problem with Thoughtseize is they go Hellbent kind of quickly. But it's good on turn 1 to take Waste Not. How often are we hitting green, green, white, white? Basically never. Now, we haven't tried Thalia Get Rog yet. I don't know what shell I want to put that in. That card has a lot of words on it, and I think it's potentially good, but... Like, honestly, it's probably not even worth playing the green lands, because you're never going to hardcast it. Alright, this hand does the thing, but loses to Liliana, so... Perfect hand. Take your Waste Not. They have 2 ways to break up our combo. I'm going to take Thoughtseize. I can always just not put the Ghalta into play. It's like Sorin Uptick. Till I find a Thoughtseize. Thalia Get Rug plus Invasion of Alara. That sounds kind of cool. Come on! Ow! Literally how? Literally how? I guess I just, like, uptick and then next turn play Edgar? I could downtick put Edgar into play. And then if they kill Edgar, it comes back. Yeah, I mean, I'm worried about, like, I want to eventually... Like, the reason I didn't want to downtick and put Edgar into play is because I wanted to leave myself the option of downticking for Ghalta, but as long as they have this in hand, I'm never going to be able to do that. Okay, this is totally fine. I have to downtick, too. It doesn't even do anything. This card is really good against them. I don't know if it's good enough to solo, but it is very, very good. Oh, I can just kill the Liliana with this. Holy shit, right? Yeah, this is cracked. Yeah, this is sicko mode. I don't... Oh, I should have held up the castle. That was bad. I should have held up castle there. Sorin's a good card. Edgar is the card that's going to solo them. Edgar about to go sicko mode. Let's just go counter here. They're going to cast Invoke Despair, but that can't blow up the coffins, so... Let's just do this and chill. Probably draw a card. Discard a land. I want to get them mana, because they can't do anything with the mana now. I guess they could cast Go for the Throat, but it's irrelevant. Sure. Are they going to cast Invoke Despair anyways? Are they going to fire up Hive into my Murderous Rider? That'd be fantastic. Okay, I don't know why they cast the Go for the Throat. That's kind of weird. Why did they do that? He had a pretty unique, zany idea. BM them in chat. Classic Clyde. Alright, I'll draw 3. I bricked on land? It's unfortunate. Bricked on land? So we don't know any of the cards in their hand. Is Invasion of Ikoria being able to fetch Hexmage? Ooh, Connor, maybe the Song Quest. What you got, buddy? Any more? 1,000 mods. The opposite of this Twitch chat. It'll push targeting token, sure. Ikoria being able to fetch Hexmage and make your entire Blood Swing face relevant in EDH? Maybe. Are they down-ticking? This doesn't accomplish anything. Can I be a mod now? So they have 2 in hand. Let's go... I'm gonna attack them, I think. Yeah, 1,000 mods is Caleb's chat. Alright, I'm gonna go Sorin. I'm going to cast the Aetherborn first in case they have a removal spell for my token. Because if I activate, they can respond and push the tokens. They don't have push, which is nice. But that's why I played the Aetherborn first there. So if they push the token, I can then sack Aetherborn and not sack this. I think we're chilling. Oh no, I don't have an upkeep stop. No, come back. Good. Thank you for letting me upkeep stop. I reach Sanitarium. I will discard... Whatever, you can have a 2-2, that's fine. I don't really care about you having a 2-2. I think they're still extra dead. Reflex triggers. Well, the thing is, I also reinstalled my client today, so this little lock was on. So I have to remove the lock and put the upkeep stop on. Okay, so let's go. Let's just, like, be super safe. Why am I doing this? I have the token in play. I don't know why I'm doing this. Wait, why am I... What am I doing right now? I don't even know. I just, like, activated Mutavault for no fucking reason. I forgot that I had the token in play to sack. Sounds good, JS. Have a wonderful evening, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna play around Wrath and just, like, dome shot them. And I'll still play the Aetherborn, but... They did. When I put Ghalta into play, I don't know. I still think they have a removal spell. I don't need to put Ghalta into play to win. Maybe I should have. She-Hole Dread. I don't have a removal spell this time. I don't think I need one, but... Oh, wait, does this get exiled? Remove those counters and transform it, so it's not exiled, but I can use Sorin to get a trigger. So, or Sorin to get revolt. Alright, you are allowed to stop playing at any point. You can have mana. How's that? Alright, game 3. Game 3 for all the marbles. Let's run it back. And that game, they even had Waste Knot, and it still wasn't enough. They, like, I Thoughtseize them, and then they drew the Waste Knot the turn after. Classic Thoughtseize bug. Did not matter. Song's got a nice vibe to it. I like it, Connor. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. Okay. This is good. Honestly, I don't want to put Gifted Aetherborn back. I think that's right. Clyde with the bit. Thank you for the bit. Is it 10:33 where I am, or 11:33? It's 10:33. I am on the East Coast. The East Coast. Clyde with the Hundy Biddies. Thank you for the Hundy Biddies. East Coast is best coast. They knew I was going to draw the other champion. I mean, at least they didn't have Waste Knots, so we're chilling. And I got nothing else to do with my mana, so I might as well pump. I don't think it's going to work, but... literally have no other play. Wedding announcement be good in this deck. Might not be that bad. I could see it. It'd be okay. Holy shit, dude. Clyde with the 5,000 bits? Holy schmuckaroonies. Jesus Christ, dude. Thank you so much. Clyde with the 5,000 biddies. Thank you, buddy. Sheesh. Trying to get channel points. Oh, I see. Well, thank you for the 5,000 bits. That's a lot. Thank you so much, buddy. He wants to be a mod. Apparently, you can just pay for mod now up in these days. So you want to change the color? All right. What do you want? Don't be like Corey and tell me to turn it off. Yeah, literally pay to win Twitch chat. You redeemed, changed the sign color, and then you said same color. You want to chat? Just minus 2 gameplay points, KekW. Now everybody can buy mod except you, Jig. How the hell do I win this game? The answer is I probably don't. It's maybe good if they don't have a removal spell, because then I can lifelink the champion. I find it hard to believe they... Well, I could go for Broken, put Ghalta into play. Is that better? Keeps me at 3, but then I also play the Aetherborn. Trying to think, if in the event they do not have any removal in hand, I think Ghalta is maybe higher upside. Yeah. Well, the other line is counter here, attack for 5, go to 8, play Aetherborn, block Shield Druid. But I think, assuming they have nothing, I'm pretty sure the Ghalta line is better, so I'm going to do that. Because I can't beat anything anyways. So might as well pretend they have nothing. A timeout false Clyde? Oh no. Alright, Clyde, you know it's not personal. Alright, that worked. It's fine. It's only 5 minutes. We call it a flesh wound. Alright, I'll see you at 5 minutes. It's not me, okay? It's a chat redemption. They paid 10,000 points, okay? 07s for Clyde. 07s. Alright, take 4. Well, I mean, if they literally have nothing, then we're in a pretty good spot. I feel like they don't have nothing. We're dead to Gaia Reach Sanitarium. We're dead to Invoke Despair. We're dead to basically any removal spell, because they just kill Ghalta. Clyde is basically John Cena. Clyde when coming back from his 5-minute timeout. And his name is John Cena. It's going to be the longest 5 minutes of Clyde's life. What do you got? What do you got, bucko? Float 2 mana, tank. Clyde doesn't have the channel points for John Cena. Oh, right, because he just spent it on the, thing. That's not ideal. He would redeem John Cena when he came back if he could. As soon as Clyde types a message in chat when his timeout's up, somebody has to redeem John Cena for him. It's the least you could do for our homie Clyde. He's probably just essaying right now, just like trying to come up with a response, and the immediate message when he comes back is just going to be like 3 paragraphs. I mean, pause champ? Maybe this is going to work? I don't know. Chat, do you think casting this Champion of Dusk would be a good idea? I am going to attack with everything, so I get tokens off Ghalta. There's no fucking way I'm going to win this game, right? Wait. I could have made a 4/4. Was that better than making 3 tokens? I don't know. 4/4 was lethal. Well, this is lethal anyways, right? This is trample. Like, it's lethal regardless. Was 4/4 lethal if they fatal push the 4/4 token? Alright, they died anyways, but... So, I guess it was lethal through a fatal push regardless, right? But... yeah, we were dead to second shield right the way that I played it. Yeah, I guess 4/4 was better. Although... well, no, because if they had to go for the throat, they just kill the Ghalta before combat, right? So once they go to attacks, they definitely don't have go for the throat. Because I was thinking if I make a token, like a 4/4, and they kill the champion in response, then I only get a 1/1, or I get a 2/2. But if they had a removal spell, they obviously... I did nothing for 5 turns. I'm going to keep this. I'm in the draw. I get a couple looks at Sorin. And I got, fatal 1-drop, 2-drop on the draw is good. Enough white for Vanishing Verse? I don't think so. I don't think it's quite enough. I did show and tell at a 12-12, and they couldn't answer it, so that's probably why I won. I can't believe this is the only deck today that we've started out 3-0, and it's like the biggest meme. This is hell. You're back, Clyde. It's fine. You're good. They took Ghalta. They respect. The absolute respect on this Chad. What's up, Aaron? How was the Rotos deck? We did not do very well with Sultai. And then we ended up going, I think, 2-3 with Jeskai, because I tried a version that was like Jeskai with Ascendancy. That version felt a little bit better, but it still feels like it was missing something. But it did feel like it was a little bit better. But, like, the idea behind this deck is you have the same amount of grind as the Vampires deck did in the past between Champion of Dusk and Castle Locthwain and all the creature lands. But the upside here is that you actually have a legitimate way to race the combo decks now that you have access to Sorin plus Ghalta, right? Or at least that's the thought process. But, I don't know, like, on the draw, does a turn 3 12-12 even race most combo decks? Probably not, right? So, is that even true? Maybe not. What you said sounds exactly like Nuke, Roll Mid with Imperiosaur. Yeah, very similar. Yep, that's a good point. Imperiosaur is definitely a way for the Gruul decks. And that's a thing that ends the game on the spot, Like, Ghalta almost doesn't really do that because you need to attack basically twice with it, so... I have one card in hand. Let's play Castle. New 5K bits badge. Love to see it. Love the badge, Clyde. Clyde just what a flex. Clyde is the ultimate Chad. I respect Shieldred. I think I'm taking too much damage if I respect Shieldred, right? Take 4, go to 13. They don't play it, then I go to 11, then I go to 9. Yeah, I'm taking too much damage. I just can't respect Shieldred. Simply will just not have it. I was gonna say maybe it's better to draw a card with Castle, but that's -4 Keck W. I'm gonna put the Sorin into play and just really hope they don't have Dreadbore. Just gonna put a counter on the Mutavault. This line's bad into creature that crews Bankbuster though, right? It doesn't kill the Sorin, but it puts it to 1. And then I guess next turn I can go make Mutavault the 3/3, make it a 4/4, and then hold it up on their turn. But maybe if I hold up black mana, they won't go for fatal. They won't go for the if I hold up black mana, maybe they don't go for the Bankbuster into Fatal Push. False Clyde gifting a sub to Motel Moxie. Thank you for the gifty sub, Clyde. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, thank you. I could have just played Rider, but it's nice to get the Sorin into play. Do they know the last 2 cards in my hand? They don't know about either of them. Alright, let's see if they go for it. I mean, in my defense, if they go for the Bankbuster and I have Fatal Push, it's kind of a disaster for them. But, I don't know, I guess they have like enough stuff with the blood tokens and castles that maybe it's fine. And I could still make Mutavault the 4/4. It's not great for me. We actually have the requisite mana to cast Ghalta if we draw it. Tomb, Estate, Godless. Do I want the counter? I think I want the counter on the Mutavault, right? So let's go counter here. False Clyde with the gifties. False Clyde, thank you so much, buddy. Clyde with the gifted sub to Divine and Mossy. Thank you for the gifties, Clyde. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, thank you. If you got gifted a sub from Clyde, be sure to thank them in the chat. Oh, fuck. I fucked up. I was supposed to play it on tap land there. That was bad. Well, I guess I'm attacking now. That was really bad. No, I should have played it on tap land because I wanted to hold the Mutavault on defense so I could threaten the trade for Bankbuster. I forgore. I needed to play it on tap land. Oh, yeah. Yet again, I forgot that the Rider's not a vampire. Is there, like, flavor reasons why this is not a vampire? I mean, I guess it's just not, it's not supposed to be in the vampires deck, but just make it a vampire, Watsy, cowards. Are there vampires on Eldraine? There is now. There is if I say there is. Rude. False Clyde. Another gifted sub. For Clyde, thank you for the gifty. Lord Fudge. Appreciate the gifted sub. Thank you, Clyde. Clyde's just going off. Clyde is going off right now. Clyde with another gifted to 10th degree. Thank you very, very much for the gifted sub, Clyde. Give me the Sorin so I can hardcast that bish. I think we gotta play defense with the Mutavault here. They're at 14. It's tough. This thing makes a blood, right? Yeah, it makes a blood. It's not very good. I'm gonna pass. Clyde should be timed out more often, starts gifting subs, yeah. Clyde with another gifted sub. Grossness, thank you for the gifted sub to Grossness. Appreciate you. Thank you, Clyde. Clyde's going ham right now. No, you're not getting. You think you're gonna get a gifted sub? No, absolutely not. After timing out Clyde, he's not gonna gift you a sub. Swing the night triggers, +1/+1 counter gets 4 damage. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I feel like I need the Mutavault on defense. I can block with Mutavault and still activate Estate because I'll have a vampire in place, so it'll cost 1 less. That's kind of cool. I don't know if the blood matters that much, but Clyde has to keep going until everyone in chat is subbed. I don't know about that. Wow, Clyde gave in. He did it. Clyde gifting a sub to Cobalt. You love to see it. We have a truce now. Clyde has forgiven all sins. Oh, Cobalt with the 5 gifties. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. If you got gifted a sub from Cobalt or Clyde, be sure to thank them in the chat. And if you did not, please type Joel. Thank you very, very much, Cobalt and Clyde, for the gifties. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Card from Mob has impressed me the most. Definitely Ancient Imperiosaur. Are we eating the Fable token? I think we are. Yeah. Go to 9. Clyde ain't stopping, gifting us up to Pancake Saw. Clyde, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Do I draw a card in response? That's an issue. That's going to be hard to beat. Clyde with another gifted to Darthamis. Thank you for the gifted. Clyde. Thank you so much for all the support, buddy. And another one to Sam GL. He's just not stopping. Thank you for the gifties, Clyde. What am I doing here? I'm just going to let it happen. Clyde with another gifty. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Clyde. Go to 5, draw a card. Yeah, let's do this. This Croaks is going to be really hard to beat, though. So, animate, Mutavault, counter, swing, take. Gain 5, go to 10. They go to 8. Crew, copy. 5, 1, 2. I think I can't really afford to hold back right now. Not sure if this is a winning line, but let's go animate Mutavault. Let's go put a counter here. It's nice that we drew a spell that we can discard to Croxa without taking damage, and then we can make the Mutavault the 6/6 next turn. Clyde with 2 more gifted subs. We got a fucking hype train right now. It's so late at night for a hype train. Kate Chai and Dark Poet Bill, thank you for the 2 gifties, Clyde. Thank you, buddy. It's made too nice of you. Thank you, Clyde. So they go Copy Harvester, Crew, Bankbuster, attack for 7. I mean, we're not in a good spot, but Dob if opponent plays it right. Oh, Croxa, Crew, attack for 10, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, you're right. And think about that. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't really think I could win that game regardless, right? I think I was just dead no matter what. I'm going to do the same thing I did the last time. I want to keep all the Fatal Pushes in, though. I'm just going to cut the 3rd Thoughtseize. I'll keep in 1 Thoughtseize as a miser. To find the 2nd SH emote. You thought I just made an EE for no reason. E. Can we get some E's in the chat? No SH, though. Just a wall of E's. Sub? That sounds like a you problem, Jig. E. Wow, we let him get it. Easy. How many counters are on our EEs, though? That's a good point. Oh, maybe that's what you thought the emote was? Maybe you thought it was just an EE? Maybe that's what the emote is. And maybe the SH is just for Shieldred. Kind of late for Bailey. Well, I guess it's not that late. I don't play Modern, that is correct. But EE could be for Extinction Event. That card is legal in Pioneer. On my 3-0 with this deck, my Rodwood opponent just conceded to turn 3 Ghalta both games. They just scooped on the spot. That's great. I hate mulling against Rakdos. I'm gonna keep it. It's like kind of good against Thoughtseize because I have 2 Sorins, but obviously we need a payoff. What more do you need? Just Sorins in a dream. It'd be really nice to play a game tonight where I didn't get Thoughtseized on turn 1. I think I've been Thoughtseized in at least over half of my game ones tonight. Just every single game. Over half of my games have been Thoughtseized. Well, that is one of the cards of all time. You have to hope they have nothing. And by nothing, I mean no power word kill. Or 2nd Thoughtseize. Just dodge. Don't Thoughtseize me. Yeah, you know they have power word kill. I can't play around it, but you know for a fact they have power word kill. Maybe there's one time they could just not have it. Maybe one time they don't have it. I do remember how you gifted all the subs today. Because you're an absolute beast. And I thank you very much, Clyde. 'Cause you're the man. They typed in chat, "That's pretty sweet," before casting Power Word Kill. That's the classic Clyde BM. That's pretty sweet. Okay, I'll kill your 12/12. Like what an asshole. Oh my god. Timing out Clyde for 5 minutes. Clyde, it's only 5 minutes, okay? Clyde, it's only 5 minutes. You'll even become a commander gamer. Will you though? I don't know if you will. I don't think you're gonna leave. As a Navy SEAL. All right, chat. 07s for Clyde. 07s right now. 07s. 07. 07 right now before I hit timeout. 07. All right, bye, Clyde. I'll see you in 5. Stomp my Sorin. Okay. Sorin has been stomped. Make a Clyde emote that's just 07. Oh, man. Do I have a cooldown on the timeout? I should make a rule on timeout that you can't... okay, we're making a new rule, because I'm not going to timeout Clyde a third time. You can't timeout the same person more than 2 times in a row for the whole stream. How's that? So no more timeouts on Clyde. I don't want to give him a third one. I'll if somebody wants to redeem a timeout, I'll just refund it. No more than 2 per stream. Or on the same person, I should say. Edgar's not bad. Just make it 2/3, I think. So no more redeeming timeouts on Clyde. Jeskai Flying Man and boy it makes fun. Jeskai Flying Man, what's that? What is Jeskai Flying Man? You definitely cannot time out the broadcaster. Broadcaster cannot be timeouted. The Sorin with Ghalta in the deck? Yeah, we did. Go watch our round 1 opponent, or round 1 match of this league, Kyle. We did it on turn 3 both games. It was crazy. We're going to lose this match. This seems like a tough matchup. This does seem like a difficult matchup. Yeah, 3-0, because we didn't play Rakdos before. It's okay. We won't play against Rakdos in round 5. I promise. Alright, I'm just going to stop wasting everybody's time. I got more things to do. Alright, let's make a prediction. I think people who are timed out can still predict, so I think Clyde should be able to go in the prediction. Alright, wonder if Manaworks is playing the deck that they did a dono deck tech for. That'd be sweet. This hand is a little sus. This hand's a lot better. I will put back the Champion. Yeah, I'm gonna put back Champion because I think regardless, I'm putting this into play. And if I don't hit my 3rd land drop, I think I'd rather keep the 2nd Dusk Legion Zealot. If that makes sense. Yeah, Clyde, let us know if you can't predict. Mausoleum Wanderer. Notably, that does not counter Sorin. But they could have Shacklegeist. Yeah, no turn 1 Thoughtseize. This matchup is probably not great. I'm just going to kill this thing now. Konstantinov, thank you for the Twitch Prime. I appreciate that. Thank you for using your Twitch Prime. Don't forget, chat, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you, just like Konstantinov, can subscribe for free to the channel with Twitch Prime. And also, you get to avoid ads. Those filthy, filthy ads. Yeah, they did mulligan. But we're in kind of a tough spot if they have, like, Spellqueller next turn. Also, chat, I think we did it. We are 6.5 hours into the second, after the first crash. 6.5 hours, no crash. So I think we finally may have fixed it. I have 2 in hand. I think I just have to jam. The longer I wait, the worse it gets, so... yeah, I'm just gonna jam. Like, obviously it sucks that they have Queller, but, again, the longer I wait, the worse it gets. Damn it. Madge. Do Madge. Clyde's back. All you kiddos think y'all can put baby in a corner. All you kiddos slinging around timeouts like they don't matter. Work every day, tooth and nail, to the bone, to have 3 minutes of time with Doom. We are best friends. Doom and I are old high school friends. We don't get to see each other anymore, but we are best friends, and that's why I give subs only to Doom, and not to just whichever streamer I'm watching at the time the most. And you know what? I'm a human being with feelings, and those feelings have been hurt tonight. My dad is literally a Navy SEAL, and none of you guys even cared. But God giveth and God taketh away. The subby wubbies you little cuties desperately crave. They could be gone tomorrow. All you freaking kiddos are done so. My dad is a Navy SEAL, and his name is... Whoa. That's not where I thought that story was going. Now I'm kind of worried. I did not think that that's where that was going to end, but here we are, I guess. Know how we win this game. No, I already said we're not going to redeem no more than 2 timeouts on the same person per stream. Clyde cannot be timed out again. All right, we're done. I'm good. We're good here. You got a little confused with your own narrative halfway through. Yeah, I'm like, what's going on here? Wait, what? That story took an interesting turn. Did not think we were going there. Ray of Enfeeblement, huh? This card sucks against them. I don't want a ton of Ray of Enfeeblements, but I want a couple. Like 2, I think, is good, because it doesn't kill a lot of their blue creatures. Well, it kills Mausoleum Wonder and Spectral Sailor. I'll keep this. This matchup seems not great. Yeah, it's awful. This matchup has to be atrocious. So we started off 3-0 and then ran into 2 awful matchups. How's your mom doing so far? I'll tell you later. Ooh, that's a good draw. To the safety of disbelief. 4 mana sword to make lifelink flares. It's so slow though. Like, it's so bad against Spellqueller. Surely they don't have Geistlight Snare, right? Like, you would tell me if you had Geistlight Snare. I mean, the other line is what? Dusk Legion, Zealot plus Fatal Push. The problem with going Fatal... So here's how that line works out, right? I Fatal Push, they Snare. I go Shockland 14, Zealot 13. They attack me to 11, go land hold up Spellqueller, and I still can't win the game. So I think I just have to jam. Because if they have Geistlight... Like, if they have Geistlight plus Queller, I'm dead anyways. But... I can't catch a break. Cannot catch a fucking break. Oh, man. Alright, well... Maybe they don't have a second protection spell. Maybe I can draw Sorin, bait out the protection spell with push, and then slam Sorin. That ain't gonna do it. Alright, I can at least pay for a second copy of Geistlight Snare, but this is when they have Rattle Chains, and I'll scoop. That's enough for me. Alright, bad matchup. Good beats. Good beats. Alright, well, we tried. Oh, well. Yeah, that matchup did not seem remotely winnable, but let's go back here. GG's. Let's take a look at the deck list here for the YouTube folks, because I'm sure this one will go on YouTube. I don't know. I like what was happening. Like, obviously, it was very powerful to do the Sorin plus Ghalta thing. Started off the league very well. Maybe need to fix some of the sideboard slots for the Rakdos and or Spirits matchup, because neither of those seemed particularly winnable. But I don't know. Like, I think this is a very powerful thing that is potential. Maybe there's a different way to do it, like splashing red for Harvester or Fable, or potentially playing Llanowar Elves to do it on turn 2. There's some more experimenting to be done, but the shell is promising, and that's the best thing. That's the best news to start with. So.